ground control themselves. They've got the Jushin to help them with these team fights. 3Mar's done relatively well on the Lapu Lapu too.
Yeah, okay, so yesterday in the loss of Team Liquid against Onyx in game number 3, two of the main reasons why that happened is because Team Liquid again rotated faster around the Matilda, and most importantly, the Bruno absolutely dominated the Harith in lane. Yes, OHEB was playing this matchup yesterday, but on the other side. So let's see if we learned something, but so far it seems like Benny Cutie is playing a significantly more conservative position in lane, not allowing OHEB to get any free hits as he's playing mainly around the bush. So he's just playing for last hits in the minion, trying for the light pokes against the Bruno, but really not giving him a chance to take him down quickly.
I love how OHEB, though, his loadout says otherwise. He went with the attack speed and then just built a random robe. Like, just, I know that you're going to fight back, Benny.
Allows him to give a little bit more sustain. Red tree.
Feel the red tree, Benny. Like, that was basically what happened here. But
Baby Cake's at it.
Yeah.
he's at it.
Okay.
But he's going to help OHEB a little bit too, though, because this is, like, matchup-wise, the Bruno versus the Harith, I feel like it's going to be hard until what? What's OHEB's first item going to be here? Is like, does he go...
It's usually Starly.
Oh, wait, OHEB,
sorry,
yeah.
excuse me. Hosplas, yeah. Oh, that's big that they got Lancy down that low, and it's gonna be a while for him to hit level 4, but look at the dangerous grass. Good positions being held by TNC. I think they have a very good shot at actually being able to steal this away. Lancy already level 4.
Yeah, they've got positioning here. Carl Teasy is going to work on his purple buff. He'll be able to grab that. Chaknu charges up the Unbreakable. They're going to be able to catch JP. JP will flicker on out, has the shield to help him too. They're going to re-engage. They're going to go for it. JP falls now. Carl Teasy might join the fight. He's not sure if he wants to go for the kill or go for the turtle. He's going to work on 3Mar now. No, jumping on in. Sanford as well. Chaknu falls down the 1-for-1 trade. The fight for the turtle will still happen here, but TLPH has an advantage, and they'll push the rest of TNC out.
Even when the Matilda got taken out early, JP was at a fourth of his health even before the fight started. It looks like the sustain, just innate in Liquid's draft, got him there.
Well, good thing that Team Liquid Philippines were able to trade that out. Objective also going under their side. OHEB actually double lane during that sequence, so he left gold, went to mid, cleared that, went back to gold, so he could have a slight lead over Benny Cutie. You see it in the EXP, and we will see it in the gold.
Oh, he's got a good lead.
Yeah, that's a good lead in 3 minutes. Okay. So now that's something we have to watch out for here, whether or not TNC will have an answer to OHEB being able to double lane freely. He's also getting the beetle from Carl Teasy's jungle.
He's getting a lot, man.
I think he got the big ones and left the small one for Carl.
Oh, Baby Cake's sharing.
Yeah. No, good. Nah, it's still the big one. Nah, he didn't get it.
This does put Carl Teasy up a full level from Zyda. So this now goes into Wolf's first key to victory for these two teams is you got to protect your side of the jungle. And it looks like Carl is already encroached in. That's a Mount Shocker. Oh,
wow.
They fail to hunt down the Apex Predator.
Lancy popping the Crimson Beacon for that was a bit of a miscalculation. There really are times where Lancy needs to watch when he uses his ultimate. So what if he had it now, and then after clearing the middle minion wave, he could use it for an aggressive play here alongside Chaknu. They could have checked a little bit better and have more tools to potentially go for a bigger fight. And without that, now there's even more resources for Team Liquid Philippines. OHEB has Haas-Claws.
OHEB's got the Haas-Claws. Look at this, though. He's a whole level ahead Benny Cutie, too, just because he's been all over the map here. There's a jump in, though, under the turret. They're going to fight it out anyway. Benny Cutie joining the fight, too. A flicker forward. 3Mar could be in trouble. They're good set up with the final slash onto the turret. Now Chaknu takes too many shots from the turret as well. Not a favorable positioning for TNC in that one.
They can't fight under the Zaman Force just yet. TLPH leaned hard into that. And I love how Sanji used his body as bait. Like, he overextended 3Mar. They killed him, and they took his flicker, too.
Yeah, I don't think TNC Pro Team added to their calculation the potential of Sanford coming in with just a final slash. Either that, or they just accepted the fact that they will get set up like that and countered, and they were just hoping that they could have a response to it. TNC needs to slow down a bit.
Oh, here we go. Turtle. There's the jump in from Chaknu. Carl Teasy's still going to be able to get the turtle.
Man.
And they just delete two members of TNC. They're looking for more. Lancey could be in trouble. Even with the beacon, it's a double for OHEB. Now even more stacked on the Bruno.
It's the shoe on the other foot this time. Liquid are using strats that beat them last night. This is exactly what happened. The gold lane victory. And then translating into every objective early on.
Yeah, honestly, it's kind of crazy. It feels like, oh, Zyda!
Oh, Zyda.
Sidestepped it.
He's going to be able to get away. Sanford's there. Not sure if we're going to do much more. Final Slash was used as well. 3 Mars going to be the target. Carl TZ cleans it up. Could be looking for more. The Zaman Force drops down. Sanford trying to run away. Sanji covering fire. He's going to get dragged back with the Lantern. I'm not sure if they're going to look for anything else. So at least for TNC, they punish TLPH a bit.
Yeah, because of this, though, even more farm on Oheb in the bottom lane. And Bandicutie has been beat. Bruno as the answer to the Harith. I think we're going to start seeing a reduction in the picks of Lunox because of that. Well, I know Lunox is many for the Uranus, but I think Bruno has often been overlooked so far this season. Already going up to the Berserker's Fury. Yeah, we're starting to feel how the photo feels really good for Team Liquid as JP's maximizing his heals. Number 1 all-time MPL Philippines user, and in the world, it's Carl TZ on that Lancelot.
He is him.
He's him.
That's literally the dude. 70% of the time, he will win with the Lancelot. And in Season 16 alone, this being his 4th game, he's won 2 out of 3 prior. So this is the guy. I don't know why teams still open up the Lancelot for Carl.
It's funny because there's a reason why no matter where in the world people are watching, especially if you're in that live audience, you hear people cheer for a Lancelot being picked up by Carl TZ.
Yeah. And every discussion about Lancelot involves that man. Right now, TNC are involved in it's not even a highway robbery. Their house is getting jacked and there's nothing they can do about it. They are locked in their own room. So Team Liquid's going, this TV's mine. That's a great looking sink. All of this is ours. Again, this is what we expected with the lineup. We saw a version of this yesterday already.
I'll tell you now, it feels like Liquid are their landlords.
Yeah.
Liquid owns everything around them and they're on borrowed time. Although now Sanji wants to speed up the process. Even before they took the last turtle, you know how ahead Liquid is? Sanji built a Sky Piercer.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of, as we were talking about Carl TZ, don't forget to vote today. Today's your last day. Scan the QR code while you can. Lancey jumping in with the beacon. They're going to crash down on Sanji anyway, and he's still alive. 3 Mars jumping in, can't get to Sanji, but meanwhile, it's Sanford waiting for Carl TZ. There's the final slash, though. Still looking for more. JP brings Oheb with the guiding wind. They're jumping in onto the base anyway. They take out 3 Mar, and that's a great setup from TLPH.
That was just to set up the push.
They're going to keep getting towers here. Team Liquid Philippines, again, you're just very on board with this. By the way, as we look at the Infinix hand cam, this is the Infinix GT30 experience victory for every Madlang gamer.
Madlang. What does that mean? What's Madlang?
It's for gamers en masse.
Yeah.
Literally everyone can play like Carl TZ if they put their heart and soul into it and dedicated themselves to their craft the way Carl has. One last turret outside of TNC's base, and here comes Sanji about to take it away. They are locked in, man, and in a bad way. They're literally cordoned off, held in quarantine, and the dangerous grass doesn't even matter for TNC. They're afraid to even check into their own side of the jungle.
It's crazy, too, how aggressive Oheb can be, knowing that he's got JP with the Matilda,
Dude,
man.
He's twice the net worth of
Oh my goodness! What is going on?
Bro, that is a massive L in lane if I've ever seen one. And it's just Liquid again. I feel like this is a bit of a signal to Onyx. It's like, hey, if you guys can do it and you serve this medicine, we can do the same to our opponents. And this is going to be a huge mountain to climb. Not only did TNC lose the center of the map, they lost both side lanes. And again, some of it comes from the fact that there are some equations or factors in team fighting that TNC seems to have forgotten. Late entries, potentially the fight getting extended because the opposing team is backing off a bit and then re-engaging. While TNC is in this mindset of like, all in, let's fight, go, go, go. Team Liquid Philippines are being very methodical and surgical with it, looking for counters and ways to get small advantages in fights that lead to big wins.
And here we are at the inevitable. Liquid securing the Lord. No contest from the Phoenix Army. if there is one thing that TNC can hold out for, and again, this is a long shot, if they can defend this, Lord, oh my God, LG!
Oh, they're going to jump in anyway. Oheb had to flicker out, but they're going to engage the fight under the turret anyway. The shields are still there. Carl T's going to be in trouble, but it's Jacknu that falls. Lancey tries to flicker out, but Oheb is just unleashing all that damage that he's built up to this point. Again, TLPH fought under the turret with the Holy Shields, and they end up getting 3 bodies from TNC.
Oheb did this many years alongside Mom Shoes. He's doing it great with Dad Shoes right now.
And
Okay.
they're inside the base. I was just saying, maybe hold on.
Final slash used, and they're gone in an instant. 3-mar. But luckily, Zyna and Jacknu make their way back up with the Lord pushing down bot. Carl Teasy's working on that. Rest of TLPH on the mid. They're going to clear out the base turrets. Attraction Pulse will catch Lancey. Lancey's disappeared. Jacknu again, as tanky as is. He'll jump to the fountain to survive. But now TLPH will lock down on the base, and they'll take a decisive Game-1 in this best of 3.
Approaching 15,000 gold ahead. Liquid complete the stampede on TNC. Now on match point.
Dominating is an understatement. Stomp is not enough. That felt like watching crime live.
Dude, I don't know. Is there anything worse than a Liquid Stampede like right now? Like, because I was...
Whatever this is.
Whatever this is, that's...
We struggle to find the words.
Oh, TNC got wrecked.
They got wrecked, man.
And it's not because they weren't doing enough. It's just that what they were throwing at what Liquid was bringing just did not measure.
Dude, not only that, but they completely shut down, like, the gold lane. Like, Benny Cutie was not there. I mean, when was the last time we saw that big of a difference for gold laners?
I think it's safe to say, Joseph, you are objectively correct. Benny Cutie was not there because he didn't even die. That's how painful this is.
Yeah.
It's okay if you were like putting up a fight and you cost him a bit, but no, it's like Benny Cutie did not exist. And here's the MVP, Carl Teasy, taking the most out of TNC's, well, everything.
It was smooth with this. I was dashing around everyone.
Yeah.
209 doesn't scream like an MVP performance for most people who are used to seeing multiple kills on this man, but come on, he was just so sharp in this. And you can even make the same point for everyone on the side for Team Liquid, but it felt like in every major trade, especially involving Sanford, Carl Teasy was there. Because sometimes JP would have to play around the map. If he's not with the rest of the team, he's with Oheb, he's going around back and forth. But how Carl Teasy interplayed alongside his EXP laner, which again, like the substitute roamer for the team, and Sanji as well, was just top class.
No one was safe when Carl Teasy has puncture targets. And I think we'll see it in the highlights here. It's not just about getting the kill, and it's not just about winning fights. There was a moment here inside TNC's base where Carl Teasy, on purpose, just went to puncture through targets and then backed out just to wait for Oheb.
Yeah.
So his Lancelot played a very macro-centric role. And that's why he's the MVP. It's not just about kills, and that's why he just had 2.
The crazy thing about this, too, is just how fast TNC was dying. Like, you can see the smile on Oheb's face because he was so rich here in this game. But, I mean, even the tankier heroes that TNC had were just gone as soon as, like, Oheb especially joined the fight here. I mean, that's just how much of a power spike they had. Oh, here it is.
Look at that. And that helped set up, I believe it was a double kill then for Oheb?
Yeah, double.
Yep.
And eventually led to this moment,
I mean,
There we go.
I mean, we know Bruno does this, too. But he double lanes so well with having a Matilda. I mean, look at this. Lancey's gone.
My goodness. Everything was just crumbling way too fast again. With the Matilda and Bruno together. Bruno dominates lane against the Harith. I feel like that's also one of the big learnings for this weekend.
Yeah.
And that the Matilda, if you cannot match its rotational speed, no matter how well your jungler is doing in securing his own farm, you are losing the big picture of the game. If there's a Matilda on the other side, or if there's a chance for the other team to pick up a Matilda, you pick it up for yourself, or you pick up a roamer that matches its rotational speed.
An 11.5-minute game. Looking at Liquid's lineup, I was trying to say at about the 9.5-minute mark, the 10-minute mark, if TNC could hold on, Liquid would fold eventually. I'm looking at maybe 17, 18, because TNC hold a better box. TNC are able to actually find better opportunities for crowd control, better re-engagements. Hell, I'll say even better pickoffs. Because if you whiff the final slash, Lansing can punish you back, choke you out, and then send you over to Zyda or Benny Cutie for finishing. But TNC, again, the fact that they even jumped down onto Liquid during the defense, I think they understood that they don't have time. They don't have 18 minutes. They only have now. And if we fail now, we'll just GG, go next, go again.
Go again, man. I mean, this was just a very one-sided game for TLPH here. You can just see, too, how much damage, how many, everything they were able to go ahead and take. And really, when it's that kind of game with this kind of lineup, too, you got to think, like, is TNC actually even in a position to ever come back into it? And I know we had a discussion about this earlier where, like, you know, the current way that things are working with Project Next is like, yeah, there's some of these things in game where potentially you can turn things around at a certain point. But even in this case, man, that's almost seems impossible. I hate to say it is impossible, but almost impossible. And look at the GPM here from Mohead. 973. That has to be the upper highest.
I think
the highest.
No.
Or almost.
He's at 990. That is OM's #1 chart-topping GPM as
he's
the average guy. I think he became #3 and #1.
Oh. Who's number 2?
Someone with 980 or something. But this puts him at least #3 again before his #1.
Big money kill. Big money kill.
BMK.
BMK.
Good old BMK.
More like kill 100.
Yeah, kill 100. Yeah, and now, as I look at the draft sequencing, especially from the last series from last night and then here, it really seems like